Alright, so now we're gonna use this car. Charlie's gonna use the skates on it. So if you've never used skates before, these are the Wreckmaster skates, which are great skates. You can also link them together. So Charlie's gonna hit the skate under the tire a little bit. Alright, and then he's gonna winch it up and the car's gonna slide on the skate. So I like to whack them all the way underneath, but it should be good right here. So now when the tires go onto the skate, they're just gonna slide onto the truck. So if you get a vehicle that's stuck in park, you can use skates and slide the vehicle up the truck, and you can use them to slide it down the truck. If the car comes too much to one side, you can always put a snatch block and drag it over a little bit. So sometimes the tires will pinch a little bit, and at that point you can hit the skate underneath more. Alright, that's good, Charlie. Alright, so you use the skates to go up the bed. Like I said, you can hit them under the tire, and then it'll get, you want to get the skate as possible as far under the tire as you want, so that it'll slide on the skate. And then now we'll take the skates out and put them on the back side. And Charlie, grab that other skate and do the back side. And then we'll show you how to offload the vehicle with the skates. What's up, Austin? Try to go more center. Always try to go to the middle, because they're wide tires. All right. Yeah, you're gonna whack them in. And then just when you're whacking them in, just make sure you don't hit the car. Get them as far under as possible so they can slide. Okay, now we're going to show you how to offload the car. So Charlie, you can winch it up, well, winch out. And now the car's going to slide down off the bed. And then the same concept like with the ITI skates for the control arms. Alright, so stop right there. So now the car's halfway off and the skates are still on, but the car's not rolling down. So there's a couple of things you can do in this situation. You can bring the bed in and tilt it down so it has more of a gravity pull. Or, again, you can use the parking brake, if this one's got it, if it works. Alright, so now you use the parking brake. Unless the car doesn't run, don't use the electronic parking brake. Now, Charlie, remember what I was telling you? Bring the bed in and you winch out at the same time, right? So start bringing the bed in and make sure that the car's gonna slide. Go ahead, bring the bed in. So now it's gonna slide, right? So now at the same time, as you're bringing the bed in, you're gonna use the control and you're gonna loosen the winch at the same time. Go ahead, Charlie. Go ahead, loosen the winch more. So now, as you see, the bed's going in and the winch is unwinding at the same time. All right, so you do that till it gets like very close to the end. That's good. All right, so now you make sure that the winch is tight, right? You can leave the cable tight. So you make sure the winch stays tight, right? Because when you take the parking brake off, God forbid the car goes rolling, you don't want it to slide. Take the parking brake off, right? Now Charlie, extend the bed out. All right, so now he's gonna extend the bed, and because the car's still in park and the wheels are grabbing, it's gonna slide the car out. Good, right? So now you know it's gonna do the same thing again. So what you're gonna do is put the parking brake on, all right? Or put a piece of wood in front of the tire, a nice 4x4 block of wood. All right, Charlie, do it again with the winch. Bring the bed in, winch out until the tire gets about here and the skates pop out. And then I'll show you from there. So he's gonna bring the bed in and he's gonna winch out at the same time. Winch out. Charlie's still learning the controls. All right, bed in, winch out. All right, keep on, keep on, keep on, and stop. So you heard the skate, it popped, and now the skate came out. So this is how you want it, because now this portion of the tire, most of the tire, as you can see, most of the tire is off the bed. The winch cable's holding the car, so it ain't gonna fall off. But you don't wanna go too far like up here, but you don't want the car to drop. You want it right there, so when you drop the bed, the tire is gonna touch the ground. All right, so if you do it right, both skates should just pop right out. There you go. So now the skates are out. All right, so now Charlie, hit the second lever down to bring the bed up a little bit, right? And then extend the bed out. So now he's gonna go up with the control, yeah. And now it's gonna extend the bed all the way out. Oh, hold on, my bad. Parking brake is on. See, forgot. Take the parking brake off. So it's not resisting, it's not giving you resistance. Now extend the bed out. Go ahead, keep on. Right there. Now the tires are on the floor, right? So loosen the winch, go up with the red one. All right, and then now you can free spool. All right, Charlie, you're gonna bring the bed in, and second control, you're gonna go up. Remember, in and tilt. So now he's gonna pull the bed in. Go ahead. All right, he's gonna pull the bed in, tilt it. Tilt more, like that. Go ahead. All right, now bring the bed back out a little bit. Go out with it. That's it, perfect. So now the vehicle's on the ground. The chain was free spooled, so it's pulling the cable out. Always watch the bumper. So when you bring the bed in, bring it in, tilt it down, bring it in, tilt it down, bring it in, tilt it down, and keep it away from the bumper. And that's how you do the skates, all right? So loading and offloading with the skates. Now we're gonna show you using the skates if the wheels are turned, right? So let's say you're picking up a car, it's got a broken axle, the transmission's no good, it's not staying in park or something, and the wheels are cut. I'll show you how to do that. So now we're gonna lock the winch. All right, we're gonna lock the winch. We're gonna bring the bed back to the car, but we're gonna tighten up the winch a little bit. Make sure that the winch don't get stuck. All right, bring the bed out, tilt it. Now sometimes you might have to pick up a rear-wheel drive car and the wheels are cut. So we're gonna set this up. All right, so let's say, you know, this was like a rear-wheel drive car. All right, so we're gonna put it in neutral. Reverse, neutral. All right, now the car's in neutral. And let's say the steering wheel is locked and the wheels are cut, all right? So when you pull the car up, it's gonna roll because the front wheels are free rolling and the wheels cut, so it's gonna wanna go that way. So what you can do in this situation is put the skate underneath the tire like that, so that the skate will stay there, the car will roll onto the skate. All right, so now put the skate in the middle of the tire. All right, so now Charlie's gonna winch it up and you're gonna see what happens when you put it on the skates. All right, so go ahead, winch it up, Charlie. So now it's gonna roll onto the skate. Once it hits the skate, it will slide and go straight up the bed. So let's say you're picking up like a pickup truck and you gotta drag it up the bed, but the wheels are cut one way. Just put two skates in the front and the car will literally, as long as you have a center pull, the car will literally go straight up the bed. See? It'll go straight up the bed, you'll have no issues. Alright, now if you gotta drop it, so let's say now you're gonna drop it, right? You can lower it, take the skates out. Take that skate out, Charlie. Alright, so let's say now you got it on the bed. You know, you can use the skates to your advantage, where if the car's too far that way, lower it, take the skates out, let it come to you this way until you feel it straight, right? Then, once you feel that it's straight, put the skate on the back of the tire the same way it's going with the tire now. All right, so now you see how the skate is right here. So you want it straight so that the tire is going to roll, hit this, and it'll go straight down. Now look, so now when you roll it down, the skate's going to hit, it's going to hit the bump on the end of the skate, and look, you can roll it straight down with no issues. What's holding? I'm not on level ground, so it's going to be a little issue. But again, you can use the block of wood in the back or the parking brake or whatever, and then just bring the bed in, extend it out. And then the only issue you're going to have is when you get to the very end, the skate's going to be under the tire, you know? But that's fine, because now the skate's at the end of it, right? And you have the parking brake you can use to get it out. So let's make sure the bed's all the way out. Don't worry about the gravel. It's our yard, it's okay. So if you have to do this, Charlie, on, like, let's say asphalt, pick the bed up and move it back. Don't scrape it on the ground. So now what we'll do is, right, we'll put the parking brake on, or a block of wood, and then pull the bed out from underneath it. All right, so, you know, bring the bed in, release the winch cable so the car can stay there. All right, and then now what you can do is you can move the truck. So you can either free spool it and move the truck, or you can walk the bed. So, like, you know, bring the bed in, tilt it down. You don't got to go too much, you just want enough that you can clear the skate. Tilt the bed, make sure there's nothing in front of the truck, and then walk the truck forward. All right, and then now you'll get, you know, some good room so you can bring the bed. So bring it down. Now you have distance in front of you where you can bring the car, lock the winch. So now you can tighten the winch. You can use the parking brake just a little bit so the car don't go rolling on you far, right? Take the parking brake off and then put the parking brake back on, or sit in the car, put the parking brake, take the parking brake off, keep your foot in the brake, let it roll forward. Once it rolls forward, guess what? Now you can take out your skates. All right, so that's one way of using the Wreckmaster skates. Again, to, you know, bring the car up, keep it straight, lower it, going straight, and then you'll see the car's pretty much straight as where it's at. All right, so that is it for this video. And then next I'm gonna show Charlie how to load a car if, let's say, it had a broken ball joint or something like that. So we're gonna use the ITI control arm skate, and that'll be in the next video.